between Hadith, Quran.
Yeah, but you said you are a Muslim still. You cannot say I'm agnostic. A second ago you said still you think you are a Muslim. So Muslim, if you are a Muslim, you should believe in this. And this is obviously that this man Muhammad, he is making up stories and he is very confused and he's confusing you with him. So in one hand he says to you that Allah is not a man, but in the other hand he said no, Allah is a man. Actually, I can show you Muhammad saying clearly that Allah is a man. Let me show you this hadith.
Wow.
Yeah.
Show me, please.
No problem. Here we go. And this is a Sahih hadith in Sunan Abi Dawud. Do you see it says Sahih?
Yes.
Okay. Hadith number 4320. We go up. The Prophet said, I have told you so much about the Dajjal, the Antichrist, between two brackets, that I am afraid that you might not understand that the Antichrist is short-hinted, woolly-haired, one-eyed and eye-sightless, and neither protruding or deep-seated. If you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. What Muhammad is worried about? He is worried that the Muslim, they will think that false Messiah is Allah, correct?
Correct.
So he's comparing between what? Between a man and Allah. Why? Okay, so why the Muslim, they will think that the guy who is a man, they will think he is Allah. If Muhammad teaching that Allah is no way will be a man. This hadith should be, to be accurate more, that I'm afraid you will confuse between him and the real Messiah, because remember, Al-Masih al-Dajjal mean the false Messiah, correct?
Alright.
Okay, so he should compare between him and the Messiah, the real Messiah, not him and Allah. Because the guy is not claiming to be Allah, he's calling himself Al-Messiah. You know what I mean?
Maybe the Lord is not to God, maybe?
No. You see, if I am coming, I will make it simple for you. If I am saying, okay, we have a president, his name is Donald Trump, somebody Muslim, he mentioned his name right now, is angry from him. Let us say I am claiming to be Donald Trump. And then you want to advise me how to recognize the real Donald Trump from the fake Donald Trump. You compare between me and Donald Trump, correct?
Correct.
But here, the guy is saying he is the false Messiah. He's saying he is the Messiah, but he's false. So he is not saying he's Allah. So why Muhammad is afraid that the look of this man will look the same as Allah, unless Allah is a man? What the difference between the two? The first man and Allah, the false Messiah and Allah? One eye only. Do you see it? One eye. He did not say that Allah is taller. No. He did not say Allah is shorter. No. He did not say that hair is different. No. He say only there's one thing different between them. The eye is not an eye sightless. So one only difference between the man, the false Messiah, and Allah. That is the eye. This is a clear acceptance from Muhammad that the one who claimed to be the Messiah, immediately he is claiming to be God. Otherwise, why Muhammad is worried that the Muslim, they will think that this is Allah? So here Muhammad, he got himself busted in two things. Claiming to be the Messiah is a claiming to be God. And God, he looked like the Messiah, but there is one difference between them. One eye. But the Messiah have a shape of a man. So Muhammad worry about you believing in him, the false Messiah, as Allah, is invalid unless the hadith here is stupid, mad, crazy, made by a crazy man. Because why I want to think that he is Allah if Allah is not a man anyway? I mean, who care about the eye? The guy is a guy. You know what I mean?
Do you know that Isa al-Masih or Jesus will come back to earth that killed Dajjal?
Exactly. So the Dajjal, my friend, the Dajjal is somebody like he take the identity of Jesus to deceive people, correct?
The Dajjal is
This is why they call him Masih al-Dajjal, because simply he is stealing the identity. He claimed to be the Messiah, right?
Dajjal, yes.
Okay,
He claimed,
so
yes, to be
okay,
a
so he claimed to be the real Messiah. So how in the world, how a Muslim, he will think that he is Allah? And the only difference between them is the look. And what is the difference? The one eye. So if Allah is not a man, this story here is stupid anyway, because okay, the guy is coming as a Messiah, as a man. So why I will think he is Allah unless Allah is a man too?
I think the word Lord here is mean Imam Mahdi or the Messiah.
No, my friend, no. You see, in Arabic we don't say the word Rabbukum. This is the same word, you can find it in the Quran. Al-Mahdi is not Rabbukum. Rabb in Arabic is very clear. Rabb is God. This is an Aramaic Hebrew word. This is why they say Rabbi. This is why they are the teacher of God. Rabbi, Rabbukum. If I take the same word exactly, copy it and post it in the Quran, you will find that the word only come as God, never come as something else. Not like in English, you can find the same word like Lord, come sometime for here, something. No, in Arabic, that's it. Especially we are talking about comparing between, this is a prophet, this is not, somebody speak about the Lord of the house or the Lord of the slaves, or no. Ya ayyuhan nas, i'budu rabbukum alladhi khalaqakum. Do you see it? Chapter 2, verse number 2 to 1. Chapter 2, verse number 49. Rabbukum. Rabbukum. Here we go. The same all over the Quran, the same word repeated. So here Allah is equal to a man by the look, and Muhammad is proving it to us. Now, you never heard Muslims saying, okay, but this is the Muslim Sunni agreement.
Both hands are right, isn't it?
My friend, this is the Muslim Sunni belief. You are Sunni. All Sunni agree that Allah have a hand. Not only he have a hand, he have two hands, and both of them in the right side. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do Allah have a foot?
Yes.
Okay.
For hand and foot, I have an argument that the hand of the God are different from the hand of human. The hand of God is ultimately perfect.
It's
has
what?
no physical form, unlimited by space and
No.
time.
Okay, let us prove.
Because the God doesn't have any weakness.
Okay, let us prove if no.
The
Hold on.
left hand in human
My
is
friend.
usually weaker than the right hand.
All right, my
This
friend.
means God is ultimately perfect.
Okay, my friend. When we make an argument, we have to sponsor the argument with proofs and reference. Correct?
Correct.
This is Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 7371. It says, the Prophet said, the people will be thrown into the hellfire, and it will say, are there more? The fire will say, are there more to come? Chapter 5, verse number 30. Till Allah puts his foot over it, and it will say, qati, qati, which means supposedly enough. So Allah will put his foot. Is that metaphorical foot, or this is a physical foot?
God leg are different from human leg.
Doesn't matter. I'm not asking you how it, my friend. I'm not asking you how it looked like. When it says he put his foot where? In the hellfire. Is the hellfire is a physical place?
I think in the judgment day, all are non-physical. In judgment day, they are non-physical. We are only spirit. There's no physical.
My friend, isn't it the Quran says Allah will change your skin each time it's burned? What physical? What not physical? What are you talking about? Allah will change your skin to burn you more and more. Each time your skin is burned, he will change it for you, supposedly so you can be burned more. Right?
Yes, there's many unlogic in Hadith and Quran.
Okay, so there is no logic. So now, my friend. Okay, so when you say there's no logic in the Quran, you are saying to me, well, Islam is false. That's what you are saying. Because obviously Allah, like even the hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari says Allah will uncover his shunk, and this is exist in the Quran. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 2940a. Allah, how the Muslim they will see Allah? Muhammad, he make it clear that he will cover one day when the shunk would be uncovered. Actually, the same hadith I showed you about Allah coming to them in his shape is the same hadith saying that Allah, when the Muslim they refuse Allah, look what happened. Allah come to them in a shape other than the one they saw first time, which is very weird to say. And then the Muslim they will say to him, oh, you are not Allah. You are not Allah. Then Allah will come back to them in a shape which they agree with. So the Muslims, they refuse their own God Allah just because he changed his shape. So Muslims are following shape. They are not following God. If the shape is like this, we accept you. If the shape is like that, we don't accept you. So when we go and read, we will find the following. And let me put this the hadith for you. Because this hadith exists many places. This is very strong hadith, you know. It's not like one time. Okay. Let us see. I mean, look how many hadith to the point. It's hard to find it. Like, hold on. Give me a second. Always, my friend, remember that when you speak about logic, you should not speak about Islam. Nothing in Islam is logical. Is it logical that God, because you became a Muslim, he will give you endless penis? Is it logical he will give you a lot of women for sex? Is it logical that the wife, her ass is 1 mile? Is it logical that...
That's why I don't believe in...
Yeah, so in Islam, the second you mention logic, you are just out of Islam. Actually, the word logic is not Islamic. It is kuffar teaching. So you are practicing kufr right now. Read carefully with me. Allah will come to them in a shape other than they knew, and they will say, I am your Lord. Okay, what they will say? They will say, we seek refuge with Allah from you. So the Muslim will do? They will reject Allah. For what reason? Because he changed his shape. Let me put it for you on the screen. Correct? What happened? This is Allah. This is not Isa. This is not Musa. This is not Muhammad. This is the same God of Islam, Allah. He just changed his shape. Muslim, they say to him, get lost. What is this telling us? That Islam is stupid, because how we will know the shape of Allah, that this is not the shape of Allah, unless you saw Allah first time. When they saw Allah first time? You know what I mean? In order to know that this is not Allah, and to make decision by the shape, well, you should have a scenery, an image, a picture of the real Allah, so we can compare. Correct?
Yes, it's correct.
So the story is stupid, and Muhammad here is making a fabrication, getting him busted. And look what he said. Then Allah, nobody will talk to him but the Prophet. They are examining him now. The Prophet, they are testing him. Who is this guy? And then Allah will come to them in a shape which they recognize him. Read carefully. And when our Lord come to us, we will recognize him. Okay. They say to him, we will not follow you to Allah. Why? And not only that, they say to him, we seek refuge with Allah from you, which means they call him, you are the devil, you are Satan. The Quran says you seek refuge by Allah from Satan, correct?
Yes.
So when you say to Allah, we seek refuge with Allah from you, That's mean you Muslims accusing Allah to be Satan just because he changed his shape. And that is alone should make you go to hell, because you just call Allah shaitan. So this is alone is deserved to send you to hell. And then we need to ask ourselves question, very simple question. What is the point of this hide and seek story? Why Allah changing his shape, coming in the shape of Santa Claus, and then he said to them, I am Allah. And then the Muslim, they will say, you are not Allah. And then Allah, he go back to his bedroom. And then he changed his shape and he come back to them. And then they worship Allah. I mean, what this story is about? What is the benefit of this story?
I don't know. You're telling me.
Well, the benefit is that Muhammad is a fool. He make up stories. And now he is saying to us that there is two Allah. Because if the shape of Allah is Allah, and now we have two shape, that means there is two Allah. Because either we have, let me try to make it simple for you. Okay, let's see here. I will draw something for you so you can understand me. I'm not good in drawing, don't take me wrong, but it's just to help, you know. I'm not an artist, or I'm not yeah, but it's just a way to make it simple for many people. All right, I'm just trying to find an empty space here. Okay, and here we go. So look with me here. Allah, he come in a shape. It doesn't matter what the shape I would draw. I'm not trying to insult. I'm just trying to make it a shape, whatever. So let's say Allah came as a circle. Forget about the shape of a man. Circle. Or he came as whatever, you know, a triangle, whatever you want. And then Allah, he went. After the Muslim, they saw him, they said to him, we seek refuge by Allah from you. They said to him, you are Satan. I'm typing in Arabic. You are Shaitan. Why? Because Allah, he come to them in this shape. Then Allah, he go back to his bedroom. And he come in different shape. The Muslims, when they see the shape, they say to him, no doubt you are Allah. What we learn from this, that it doesn't matter who is Allah, the matter is the shape. Because the first circle, it was Allah anyway. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So what it changed exactly? Nothing except the shape. So Muhammadan, and you are one of them, you don't follow Allah unless he have a certain shape you like. So when Allah, he come to you in the circle shape, you say to him, get lost. I'm not going to follow you. I follow not the circle, I follow the square. When Allah, he come back to you in the shape you approve, then you agree to follow him and to worship him. And this is exactly what Muslims and Muhammad is teaching Muslims to do to Jesus. They don't like the shape of Jesus. They want a shape, they want a God to fit in a shape they like. Even if God himself is God, still they will reject him. And I'm showing you the proof from Islam, not from my Bible. So Jesus, he come to us in the shape of a man. God, in humble himself, he came in the flesh of a man. So what we say he's going to be God, because we don't approve this shape. If the Messiah, if we change here the position between Allah and the Messiah, you would do exactly the same. So the one here is coming as a circle is Allah, and then Allah is coming as a square. It's the same Allah, nothing changed. What it changes is the appearance. So Islam is teaching us that we can judge only Allah by appearance. Christianity is totally the opposite. The Messiah, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. And that goes to him. How we know the Messiah? If the Messiah come today, the Messiah says he will come in the judgment day. How we will know that this is the Messiah? Very simple. The Messiah, he will do what the Messiah can do. There's a guy, his name is Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. He claimed to be the Messiah. He came in India, right? So
yes,
he claimed to be the Messiah. Yeah, he claimed to be the Messiah. And then in the morning he found like 200 people who cannot walk, blind people, in the front of his house. He said, okay, if you are the Messiah, here we go. Do what the Messiah do. He closed his door and he went to his bedroom and he don't want to see anyone. You know, so because he cannot do what the Messiah can do. So the Messiah, he do not need a shape to prove who is he. Otherwise, I can say I'm the Messiah. You can say you are the Messiah. Anyone can do that. But the Messiah, he have many qualifications. Number one, he's holy. So if you are a person who have a superpower, let us say for sake of argument, but yet you are not holy, obviously you are not the Messiah. His holiness, his ethic, his teaching, his amazing, not only his power, all of those things will lead us to know the Messiah. In Islam, no, it doesn't matter the circle is Allah or not. It's not Allah just because it's circle. It doesn't matter the qualification, the quality, just because he is a square, we accept him as Allah. And that is telling me that Muhammad is a very shallow man and he is stupid. Because he did not teach us about how is God. You notice that he compared between the false Messiah and the real Messiah. What the difference? One eye. I mean, how in the world that you can be true? How in the world somebody claiming to be a prophet of God, he says to us, the way you recognize your God, that he is not one eye. That is the most stupid argument ever a human being he can come with. I have a good news for you. Allah is not one eye. Okay, thank you very much. Here we go. Now we can find Allah. We look for somebody have two eyes. I mean, have you ever heard of a madness like this? This is how we will know Allah. And the false Messiah now, he have one eye, but he can wear sunglasses. He can make a surgery. Actually, according to Muhammad, the false Messiah, he can cut a human being two pieces and then he put him together. So the one who can put a human being together, make him alive again, he cannot fix his eye. So what do you think? Can we take Muhammad seriously as a prophet, or this is a joke?
Yes, I think it's just a joke.
It's
From
a joke.
beginning, when I was young, at high school, I too complained about Islam. That Muhammad has 13 wives. I don't like people who has many wives. I prefer in Catholic, it's one wife until death do us apart. Like that. I think Christian is more better in marriage. It is more, and I almost say that I will leave Islam if Islam is polygamy or poly. When I was young, I say that. I don't know for today. And when we will talk, I'm an agnostic now.
My friend,
can I still ask you another question?
You said you are a Muslim, so you are not agnostic. No, you are not agnostic, because I asked you, do you believe in Muhammad? You said yes. I asked you, do you say Shahada? You say yes. So you are a Muslim. Agnostic is just you are hiding. You know, I'm not trying to insult you. You are hiding behind the word agnostic. You know, but you did say many times that you are a Muslim. So why in the world you just said that this is a joke? Islam is a joke. So why in the world you are not announcing yourself right now that you are out of Islam?
Yes, many unlogic in Islam. Yes, like you say, the God compared to Dajjal, to Antichrist, and you sure that the word Lord is Allah is God, and you are an Arabic, you know Arabic. I don't know much about Arabic, and you sure that the word Lord is Allah? It's not logic. So I decide I'm not a Muslim anymore.
Wonderful. So now, as long